he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Andrew Billings busting through to get him for a loss of 6. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Alpha up. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11. Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Brought down at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's another.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Now Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 18. Up.
Here's Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Bears nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Throwing is Williams. That pass complete to Moore. 3rd and 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
3rd down.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
What is up?
Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feel. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
What is up?
Moore, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 33, here's second down and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
And the Bears first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Jordan.
Swift going to try up the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Looking to throw is Williams.
At the 17.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a first and goal from very short range.
Williams going to sneak it.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Ready, shot. Tip it.
Swift. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
More on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They go play action here. Purdy. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Nice tackle, nice play by Kevin Byard.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Purdy.
And that is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch out. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Eleven. Alpha up. 18. 11. Stop.
Purdy looking to throw.
Completes it to Jennings. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Purdy. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Play action. Now Purdy. To the right side and intercepted. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. To the air, Williams. He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way down to the 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
To throw, it's Williams.
Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and goal from inside the 5. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Yes.
Looking to throw. Williams.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
49ers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for
So
Chicago.
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
At their own 27-yard line.
Up. 22. Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Williams.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Get set. 118. 118.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Touchdown! Luke Farrell.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
What is that?
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
What is that? Fire! Fire!
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
What is that? Whiskey! Whiskey! Whiskey!
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, sir.
They give to Johnson going right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, Adunze wide open. It's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Travis Gilly. Travis Gilly.
Up the middle, Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They get this out left. Touchdown, Bears! Olamide Zaccheaus. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the
Shotgun now with Purdy.
That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 38 yards.
And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the point after try for Santos. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Bears 31, 49ers 20.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Get set, get set. Hot.
Here's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall.
Purdy's pass. complete
A big
to
play in
Ricky
this
Pearsall.
football game. 3rd down and
14
1.
yards. Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Officer. Hot.
Purdy now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Yellow. Get set, get set. Runner, up, up.
Here's Purdy to throw.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Whew,
and
that's
10.
certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall.
Purdy's
He'll be
pass.
brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Yellow.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Up.
Purdy to throw.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Pass intended for
That means it's
Christian
just one
McCaffrey.
last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a
Sets up
touchdown,
4th down.
or this game's over.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Get set, Yellow. 118. 118, hot, hot. Up.
Purdy to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
What is up? Here we go. Ronaldo.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Throwing is Williams. Through the middle of the field.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Rome Odunze.
A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Santos now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 20. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Santa Clara. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first. And 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Hot, hot.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Up. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy works out of the pistol. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9
Nothing
yards.
a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
11. Up. 18, watch out. Up.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up second down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here we go. Ready, set.
Williams going to throw on the first play. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10.
Ready, set.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and inches.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready, set.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here's first and 10.
Ready, set. On.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready, set. On. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
Ready, set.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
D. Winters on the stop. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready, set.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Yes, 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 yes. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Ready, sir.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Connection made. It's Burden. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready, sir.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. The Bears are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on third and 2.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Bears, buffer. Bears, buffer. Buffer.
Burden, the man on the move.
Yes, yes, yes. Cover, cover.
They'll run with Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yellow. Outside.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7 brings up second down
21.
at the 33-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw again with Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
10 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Left, left. Outside. 18. 11.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, we'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Up.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Alpha's up. 118, watch out. Yellow. Up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. In motion, it's Odunze. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The Bears ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
What is up? Vegas!
In motion, it's Odunze. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Filthy. What is it? Hold on.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. In motion, it's Odunze. On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. In the middle, that's caught by Moore.
Williams pass. Complete.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Bears.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
To kick off for the 49ers.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
In motion, it's Odunze.
Combo, combo.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down.
The tackle made
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
In motion, it's Odunze. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down taken back to the other side of midfield.
Williams sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Yes.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
3rd and a long way to go. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. 118. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second
Ball on the
down
36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 2.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Throwing again is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
18. Watch out.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
18. Watch out.
On third down, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
What is up?
On first down, it's Swift. and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
The Niners will use the first of their
Brings up
timeouts.
second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Swift, and he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, shot. 32, 32, 32.
Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
2nd and 10.
Ready, shot.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 14.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
Ready, shot. Here we go.
In motion, it's Odunze. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, shot.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
At the 29-yard line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Ready, shot. Huddle.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Outside. Outside.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
What is that? Fire! Fire!
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. That one started left, and it's off the upright, and no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. Just the 1 touchdown in this one, but they made it hold up. They escape with a 7-0 victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.